workshop. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do, but I found it very important for people out there who are trying to get stuff started in their shops and stuff to know what exactly they're getting into. One of the things that I've always found more important, in life in general, in business and in life in general, is having integrity, respect for one another, being honest. So, when I find a company and a product that is made so cheaply and terribly that they just take advantage of you, I'm going to put that on blast, and I'm going to make sure you all know about it too, so you don't get put in the same situation. So today, what I'm going to be reviewing here, because I want you all to be just as informed as I am now about how terrible this company really is. I can't say for 100% if the product itself is terrible, because I never got a chance to use it. I have a MIG welder here, one that I got in the mail and order and everything, and it's from goplus, GOPLUS, with a registered trademark at the end. 130 MIG welder. It looks like it says FTS MIG 130 on it. You can find them on Amazon. I recommend not buying anything from them whatsoever. Also, here's a little more information on their company. To be completely upfront and honest, I know that's backwards when I show it to you. I sure as hope it's not backwards when it's filming. I don't know how that works. Anyway, their telephone number is US number 909-483-1228. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, supposedly. And let me just read to you what it says here at this top. It says, "Do not return this item to the store. Contact our friendly customer service department with any problems or comments. Replacements for missing or damaged parts are normally shipped within 3 days." Sounds fantastic, right? Sounds friendly. Sounds like they really care. They don't. First of all, the first week, I'm going to tell you, for starters, I got this in the mail right out the box. It didn't work. I'll get to why. But I'll tell you a little bit more about what I went through with this company, because that's the biggest thing. I want you to avoid them for the poor customer service they're providing. So the first week, I probably called somewhere between 13 to 15 times. Every time they said, "Oh yeah, we're going to replace the product, just put it back in the box, and we're going to have somebody send an email to you, and we'll have everything fixed and have a new one sent out to you." And I'm like, okay, cool, this was easy. Every single time, I never got an email, I never got a shipping label to send it back, I never got a call back from the company. I had to continue to keep calling them to get some kind of an answer as to what they were going to do about it. Finally, by the end of the week, I started all these calls on Monday. They give me an email address to where I can, send my purchase information and all that stuff on there too. So I had to get a hold of that and email it off to them. And then after calling Monday and getting no answers, and Tuesday, finally on Wednesday, I get an email back from them saying, "Sorry, this product's not under warranty anymore." Or it said, "This product is way beyond warranty. There's nothing we can do," which makes no sense whatsoever. This product came to me in the mail, took it right out of the box, went to go load it, and it didn't work. And then I called them. They have not responded. I sent back a couple emails asking them, so they're basically saying they're not going to fix the problem because they don't care, which is what I was gathering the whole time. So the product itself, of course, you get one of the little temporary masks, and if you're just going to do something like, a few times or something, I'm sure that'd work fine for you. But if you get into a lot of welding, get a better helmet. I have a custom one here, which is completely off topic, but I think it's cool. Never mind the styrofoam falling. Here's mine. Pre-pro approved. Auto tinting and everything. So if you get into more, do that. They also send you one of these chintzy little hammers. It's a little wire brush with a little hammer and the plastic on the back. A lot of companies, when you order, MIG welder like this, these are the things they're going to send you. So that's not saying anything bad about the company. It's just a couple little extra things they throw in the box. That's fine. So off the start, everything looks good. The wire feed end and everything looks good. Trigger itself has some nice click to it. The metal connector and everything seems pretty sturdy. Cable seems pretty good. You got your wire feed control, your min-max, 1-2 setting on and off on the front. And, you can leave it on and stuff to where it's not running, so the fan's always running. So it's not that bad of a deal. And it's not too expensive. You're looking at paying $100, $130 for this max. So and then inside you got some of the parts for loading it and a couple extra tips. It also comes with some sorry, that was really loud. Sliding rubber around on wood. So inside comes all the extra pieces, extra wire and stuff. But over here, the pulley that goes to feed your MIG wire in to the gun. When I first loaded it up and everything, got everything set. I've used MIG welders plenty of times before, so it's not like I did something wrong. It's a very simple process, feeding it in and everything. So I loaded up the flux core wire and stuff, fed it in, got all the power set where I want to, right speed and everything, pulled the trigger, nothing. You could hear like humming and stuff, but besides that, there was nothing. And then all of a sudden, smoke started coming up out of it. So I'm like, uh-oh, let's shut this off. So I shut it off, and I needed to see where the smoke was coming from, see what was going on. I unplugged it and everything. I took the sides off, and inside there's a plastic cap that covers the fuse, and that was melting. There was too much of a load being put back onto the fuse from something. So I dug through it and everything, and the loading bearing has a little motor underneath of it that obviously was seized up. And because it was seized up, all that power was being put back on the fuse. It was trying to load the MIG wire, but couldn't do it because that little motor underneath the load bearing just was completely seized. It wasn't doing anything, wasn't turning. So, yeah, never got to use it. Got to spend money on it. That's a bonus. So, I can't sit here and nag the company itself, goplus. I can nag them, but I don't know if they're the actual maker of this or not. I'm still trying to figure out who is. I did go out and pick up a different welder because I need one. I got projects. I thought this was going to be a good deal, nice portable MIG welder I could bring around, and wouldn't have something big and hefty, but something I could toss in the back of the truck and go. So I got screwed. It happens. That's why I'm making this video, so that you don't go through the same thing and you don't get screwed in the same process. The company goplus itself, I feel, in my honest opinion, we're shady, we're unhonest, we're disrespectful. It was terrible customer service, unlike what their paper says. So, my recommendation is, I cannot tell you whether or not to buy this welder from a different company. I wouldn't say buy it or not buy it. because if you get one that works, I have no idea, you know, how good it is or anything else like that. I could have gotten something which obviously has a defect in it, and that could be one in 1,000 or 1 in 1,000,000. Who knows? It's just a defect that I got in ordering it. So I'm not going to sit there and rate this itself. I am going to say it came broken. The company I purchased it from has done nothing to fix it and still refuses to do anything about it. So just be careful when you're buying stuff. I definitely avoid them because their customer service is terrible. If you do have a problem with your products, they're not going to do anything about it. I actually went on Amazon after, dealing with them directly, and I was reading some of the comments on the product itself, and a lot of people were saying they had problems with it, or it had come broken, it never worked, or something had gone out on it. And I didn't see these at the time I bought it. When I got it, it looked like it was just coming out. So I went ahead, pulled the trigger on it, and got it here. So, but then all of a sudden, like, all these comments just start posting up. It's kind of like everything was blocked until they hit a purchase mark, and then all of a sudden comments were released. I don't know. I don't see Amazon doing that. Amazon's legit about what they do. A lot of the sellers aren't. So, so I kept seeing a lot of those comments, and everybody's saying it's under warranty. Paperwork still says it's under warranty. But the problem everybody's having is nobody knows where to return it. Nobody knows how to get replacement parts because the customer service from GoPlus refuses to do anything. So even though it says it's under warranty, it's a false warranty. It's a lie. People are being taken advantage of. So I hope you don't go down the same road. If you have a product, make sure you do a better search history on it. If you don't see much on Amazon, go otherwheres or elsewhere. That word didn't quite work out for me correctly. Anyway, go elsewhere, do some more research on the product and stuff. Make sure you're getting, your money's worth and stuff, because just because something has a low price doesn't mean that it's cheap. It just means that it's not going to have some brand name on it that you're going to pay, $2,000 for a MIG welder with some fancy name on it. When you can go out and buy one for $100, $200, $300, it's going to work just as fine. So you got to find what level's best for you, and like I said, just do the research. In my humble opinion, and you can take it for what it is, I'd stay away from GoPlus products. So that's all I had for you today. I'm going to have more videos coming up. I do have a lot going on. It's been a pretty rough week, but I am excited about the future of the channel and all the new stuff coming out on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook at U.S. Survival and Homesteading. So that's all I got for this week. I hope you all have a great week. Once again, I'm Probe. This is my workshop, U.S. Survival and Homesteading. Hope you all have a great week.